Alright, howdy do as always, what is up ladies and gentlemen, this is Patriot here, and welcome to another online match in Empire Total War. Now I will actually say I will get back to be doing some Napoleon multiplayer battles, but hey, I haven't even gotten a chance for giving Empire a shot. And I have already actually posted my very first multiplayer battle with them, so if you would actually like to check that out, I guess I'll leave in the description link, or on the new card system, which I find very, very useful. But anyways, welcome to another online match. We're going to actually slow this down. So today we're going to be in, no, it's not Anatolia. Usually, yeah, it's been a while since I've been playing the game, but I have been recently getting back into it. Anyways, let's just get to the army composition. I have like about 4 line infantry coming up front and center, and I have 1 lifeguard and 2 superior line infantry. So pretty much I've gone into a heavy infantry build, and I also gone for 4 regiment of horse, two protecting the center, and the other 2 going to be pretty much doing deep strikes behind enemy lines. And I also have Patriot here running along across the battlefield. Meanwhile, on our opponent's side, he will be playing as the United States of America. He will have about just 2 regiment of horses. He will also have these very, very infamous units called the Long Riflemen. Now, in all honesty, skirmishing heat in this map, and personally, in my opinion, I don't think it's not really the best thing you want to do, considering the fact that there's literally hills covering the entire area. But if you can position your own guys very well, I guess you can actually say they would be effective. Anyways, he has a lot of line infantry. He has about 5 of them. So yeah. No, 6. My bad. Terrible math calculation. And then meanwhile, he also has some howitzers, which I'm not gonna lie, which it's actually really good bringing howitzers, especially to a very hilly terrain here. He also has his general over here. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna actually start playing this because things are going to escalate very fast. So the match will actually start out with both armies pretty much running. I actually decided to start walking because I just realized I might actually tire out my own guys. And then as for him, he's still rushing his own guys, which actually I just think this might have actually costed him part of the battle. Probably not, but that's pretty much one of the important things, is that you need to keep your men well rested for the next fighting, of course. So he's going to actually swing his regiment of horses right upon my own left flank over here. And on my own side, I will actually have 2 of my own regiment of horses, which really ideally I wanted them specifically to be defending the flank. So they're gonna actually stay stuck there, and if they ever try to make a move, I'll actually go toe to toe with them. Anyways, all the way over here, I finally decided to move in my own cavalry, moving all the way across the flank. Meanwhile, over here, the Long Riflemen has decided to actually scout up ahead, so before the rest of the U.S. forces would actually come by. And of course, this is gonna be the big fighting, big time coming by. Once they're gonna get up here, they're going to encounter Prussian soldiers coming across the forest. And of course, they're going to take the initiative. Even though we do have the forest as our cover, my guys will be mowed down very badly. And also, what's very important is the line of sight, because it is important to actually, in my own tips and trick, is that you should actually try to make sure that you actually have a clear line of sight. And here's my mistake, because I actually believed I didn't really have a clear sight, but when you actually look at their numbers, they literally dwindled down a lot. So I really had a clear shot, but of course I just decided to move my men, and now they're going to actually reload. They're going to have to reload, and now they're going to get shot up a lot. Anyways, over here, I decided to start executing my attack immediately and wiped out those artillery. So, just right off the bat, I actually took 1 thorn out of my side, out of the way. fortunately. And then soon I'm gonna go after the general, which I don't think he never even notices, so that'll be a very good move on my end. Alright, so yeah, so the fighting has now escalated, and now I'm actually going to move in my lifeguard to dealing with these guys, pretty much the line infantry. Thing is, they're going to outnumber and outgun these lifeguards, but they will try to hold their ground the best they can. Will they live? I'm not entirely sure, but we will see. But dang, darn it, look at these guys. And also I did forgot to mention that with elite infantries, they actually have a different way of experiencing their own way of like firing their gun, and this is actually called platoon firing, which they're pretty much the elite infantries would pretty much just try to shoot throughout the entire platoon, and then once that's all over, they actually start from the beginning and start immediately shooting, just pretty much repeating the process. Now, is it effective? It will actually help them with their accuracy big time. Considering mostly because of the smoke, I'm going to have to assume. But yeah, other than that, they will feel as if they actually have unlimited ammo. Now, are they actually going for a charge? No, they are not. But yeah, these superior line infantry actually will be able to hold their ground, and I did brought in reinforcements to covering up over here. Also, meanwhile, my opponent, I actually decided to swing these guys, and I'm going to attempt enveloping his entire force, which I'm going to force him to pretty much giving away most of his own forces out of the front line. Meanwhile, my superior line infantry are just knocking down, is already going to attempt knocking down more U.S. of the U.S.'s position. But as of right now, I will say that it's just a bloody fight between both sides. Right now, my my lifeguard ended up getting mowed down badly, and I needed to actually stall the enemies another attempt of shooting. So I brought in my regiment of horse to actually take them down, and boy, oh boy, it's gonna break them extremely badly. So yeah, I actually brought my other cavalry just in case if he's going to attempt to start springing his own trap. But yeah, as of right now, this stalemate is about to change, because now I'm going after a general, which could actually affect the morale of the U.S. soldiers. But for some reason, this general is going to survive, and he's going to take down two of my... Oh wait, those are my huzzas. I thought those were my regiment of horses. Okay, well, once again, my bad. I thought it was regiment of horse. I literally looked back at my replay. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. But yeah, now I know the case. I thought I had regiment of horses. Unfortunately, I do that. That wasn't really what I thought it was. Anyways, there's just a huge bloody fighting going on, and now U.S. forces are going to attempt to charge against my own guys. And will they actually win? Oh gosh, I am very, very doubtful. Mostly because these superior line infantry are very, very elite, which once again they are an elite infantry. But anyways, yeah, they're going to actually the U.S. are going to attempt an all-out charge just so that they can actually break these line infantry big time. Actually, yeah, they're going for an entirely huge charge. So yeah, let's get that good shot. Aw, man. That was actually a... This is just brutal. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Melee fights are everywhere. But yeah, in the end, even though the U.S.'s momentum for that melee to going by may actually look effective, unfortunately, it's not gonna go into their favor. That's really the thing. Mostly because most of my guys are elite infantry, and they are extremely powerful to pretty much melee, for example. Anyways, I believe I bring in my lifeguard to actually countercharging these line infantry after they actually broke off one of my own line infantry. Oh man, what a stab. Oh, and smacked him in the face. Even nastier. But yeah, my lifeguard is going to end up mowing down these line infantry. And then meanwhile over here, I'm going to bring in my regular line infantry to supporting my superior line infantry. And we're going to catch them pretty much surrounded. Because of that, it's going to cause a huge chain route, because I pretty much have my guys enveloping them completely. Also, meanwhile, over here, yeah, enemy cavalry came in for the rescue, and yes, they saved their general. Of course, the big battle is actually here, because in the end, I ended up mowing down pretty much all of his infantry. And if it wasn't for that envelopment that I actually attempted, he might have actually, this battle would either actually be gone a lot more longer, much more bloodier probably, or I might have actually lost the engagement. Either which, I managed to actually won my engagement over here, and that's when my opponent actually quitted. So anyways, as for the deployment, yeah, we were equal, but of course, it was a very bloody fight, but of course I actually ended up outmaneuvering him. But yeah, that was pretty much sweet. So thank you guys so much for actually watching another of my own multiplayer battles. I will actually try to bring more and more multiplayer battles coming by as always, and I'll actually get going with the campaign very soon. I will let you know when I'll actually do it, but for now, I want to actually enjoy so much more out of multiplayer battle because it is a blast, and I know you guys would really enjoy multiplayer battles as well. But anyways, I am done. I don't want to waste any more of your own time. So if you guys actually enjoyed, be sure to actually smash that like. Be sure to actually leave a comment of what mistakes I made for this battle. I appreciate your critical criticism. And be sure to actually subscribe if you actually want to become a patriot today. And be sure to also share it if you actually believe this video is very worth your time. But anyways, guys, stay awesome as always, and I'll catch you on the next multiplayer battle. As always, dismissed!